guys, welcome back. Team Bodybuilder Nick Wright, and today is my first day back into working out after a week and a half hiatus. I overtrained a little bit, and my work schedule got really hectic, so I ended up taking a good week and a half off. So I knew today was going to be a very light day, not too heavy, not too crazy. So I knew I was going to be doing it here in the basement. I figured this would be a perfect time to take you guys through a shoulder workout, which I'm warming up for right now. And since I'm not going heavy today, I can bring you guys through and walk you guys through the fundamentals and the techniques that I use. My shoulders are definitely a spot that I need to work on big time. But if you were to see what they looked like before I began working out, they were so far less than any other muscle group I had in terms of development. So they're holding their own today, and they've held up pretty well on stage. And of course, I still need to work on more width to them, but for the mass I actually have now is saying a lot compared to what they used to be. So I just got done warming up my joints a little bit. I'm going to bring you through what I do in a basic shoulder workout.
I see way too many people out of commission because they injured their shoulders. So make sure you warm up before your shoulder workout, just like I did. The rotator cuff, which is the shoulder joint, can move in every which way, so it has more angles to damage itself with. On top of that, the shoulders are one of the smallest muscle groups in the body, so they're not only easy to overtrain, but they don't offer a whole lot of cushioning for the joints. So be smart, train smart, and warm up before you begin this. Okay, the first exercise I always start off with is only some form of pressing. Okay, and today it happens to be the seated barbell shoulder press. There's a few huge mistakes that I see way too many people start off making right off the bat that are going to lead to nothing but injury and wondering why your shoulders aren't growing. Okay, for starters, any sort of pressing exercise with the shoulders is of course always targeting one out of the three heads of the deltoid, the front head. Okay, the first mistake I see way too many people make is they have their grip so wide on the bar like you would for isolating bench press. Okay, you don't want your grip wide. The wider it is, the more pressure you're going to be putting on your shoulder joints, and you can feel it. As soon as you go down with your grip all the way out to the sides, you automatically feel the tension right on your joints, okay? Keep your hands in, and this will keep all the focus right on the head of the muscle. Okay, number two, too many people bring their arms and their elbows back just as you would a bench press. Again, this is going to ruin your joints, and it's not going to hit the muscle head properly. Okay, and number three is too many people drop the bar right to their chest. All right, technically, a military press is to drop it down and push it back up, but that's only if you're training for speed or power, for football, boxing, etc. If you're looking to build just strength and size for bodybuilding or get that mass on for the beach season, you don't need to do that, and it's only going to lead to injury. The key is to bring it down no lower than your lip to chin level. Anything lower than that is only going to your rotator cuff, okay? So right down your chin to lip level, and this will also stop you from using momentum to push it back up. Once you get this down, you can even go higher than that. Many powerlifters included, when trying to build up their deltoids, will go no lower than their forehead. Now, I would not recommend that for beginning because you want to make sure you get the fundamentals down correctly. But it just goes to show you, you don't need to bring it all the way down to your chest. I bring it down to my nose. I recommend starting off bringing it down to your lip to chin level. This will really isolate that front deltoid head that gives you that pop when you hit a front double bicep, and gives you the mass you need from both the side and the front. Remember, the shoulders are such a small muscle group. You need to really focus on an extra slow negative, just like you would with an arm workout. Okay, as you saw, exhaling at the bottom, inhaling at the top. Nice and slow and controlled. As you can see at the end of that set, my butt and my lower back are firmly planted against the seat in the backrest, as is my upper back. Too many people try to slide their butts to the edge of the seat and arch their back crazily and turn it into an incline press. You're going to hurt your back, you're going to hurt your shoulders most likely, and you're going to be hitting your upper chest more than you're even hitting your shoulders. Another thing,
please do not press your feet into the ground. You may not even realize you're doing it. So possibly try to get your knees up or keep your feet peaked on your toes, because pushing into the ground heavily will give the momentum into your hips and help you drive it up better, but it will take away from your shoulders. So don't cheat the front heads. Now, I don't have heavy enough dumbbells here in the basement to demonstrate this movement the real way I would do it. However, I wanted to touch on it really fast to cover up some of the gray areas beginners tend to run into. And I'm talking about dumbbell presses. Okay, now unlike barbell presses, you can move your joints along with the movement of your hands. Everything's nice, happy medium, and in unison with each other. So you can actually bring the dumbbells lower than you would want to with the barbell. Alright? Another problem people do is don't drop your elbows down forward with your hands. You can bring your elbows forward a little bit like you would with the barbell press, but bring your hands back so they're equal to your ears, like you're running a bar through your ears and getting at the other side, okay, to put it bluntly. Like I said, I don't have heavy enough dumbbells to stick to a full workout with this exercise tonight, but I want to show you how I do it. Alright, I also tend to use an adjustable bench, which I don't have here, and lean back slightly more than I would with a regular barbell seat, okay? It'll save your back a little bit, preserve your shoulders as well, okay? Now, like I said, even with your ears, press up. You don't have to clink them together, alright? But you do want to make sure you get a nice squeeze inward. So do bring them inward as you go up. Down nice and slowly, up. Okay, down, pause, power up, okay? Same thing. Exhale the bottom, inhale the top. Some people do it vice versa. Okay, the real icing on the cake with your shoulders is hitting the middle head or the side delt, okay? And of course that's the head right here in the shoulder. Shoulder consists of 3 heads of the deltoid. And that's the one that's going to give you that nice width and thickness on the outside. Alright, and my favorite exercise for that is the side laterals. These are very tricky to get down, okay? There's a few key points I want to focus on. 1, always have your pinky coming up first, okay? Think of it like a tea party. When you bring it up, don't bring your hands up with your front knuckle forward. Your pinky knuckle should always be the highest knuckle on your hand. Also, when you come up, your elbow should